Hello and welcome back to Griffin, Indiana. We are back pretty much straight after the last episode. What I've done is I finished cutting the grass here, apart from that little bit there. Finished cutting the grass other than right around the outside. And the reason I haven't done the outside yet is because we need to get rid of the trees. What I'm going to do, I hadn't intended to do this initially. I was just going to leave some of them, but I think we're going to get as many of the trees down as possible. Maybe not those ones right at the end, I don't know yet. But I want to get a lot of them down. Come on, find it. There it is. A lot of them down, just so we get a bigger field, basically. This is going to be one of them annoying ones where it doesn't take a lot. No, I'll say that. I was going to say it didn't take a lot off, but they're taking a bit more off now. How can I go off there? Come on. There we go. Get this cleaned up here. It's not wanting to go that bit, is it? There, we're off. Can we get these bits? Yeah, we can. I'm not bothered about how much we're making off this. This is literally just to clear the way for a new field. Which I think for us as well, we're just going to be putting in a type of cash crop that we can get. I don't even know if we can put soybeans in, can we? It's just later on, so we might have to, in fact, let's have a look now. Right, so soybeans we can put in May. Canola we've missed the boat for, that would have been a nice one to do. Corn and sunflowers we don't have the header. And then you've got potatoes and sugar beet, which I'm not that fussed about doing. So I think soybeans seems the obvious one. Like I said, it'll just give us that boost as well when we come to harvest it. I tell you what I would do if it was a different time of year. I would I'd put another barley field in, because our chickens now are eating so much. They literally need feeding every single day. So I'll put 1,000 litres in, and that will be gone by the beginning of the next day, which I wasn't expecting. Let's reverse that, because this tree would likely be coming down on top of it. Yeah, I hadn't intended to do these ones. But I hope that hasn't just hit my tractor. Kinda. Where's the end of it? Normally you can just chop the end bit off, can't you? If I can get up to that. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. It's going to be far too big. What I'm going to do is, I might get this trailer fill, go and sell it, and then skip and come back when we've got it all down. Now that didn't seem too big, but it's obviously really heavy. There we go. There is the option as well. I know I mentioned it in the last episode, of instead of changing this into an arable field, starting to put use it for sheep. And there is a mod that I've downloaded. There, this one here, sheep pasture large. So it's like 36 grand, but you get oh my god, it's big. You get 500 sheep. Oh my god, that's massive. Yeah, we won't be getting that. I had no idea it was that big. I mean, we've got no land whatsoever that's anywhere near that. That is huge. Forget that. I mean, we could put more of the open pastures that's that we're already using. I mean, if we've got, I say that's huge, it is. If we had a bit of land big enough, it's an absolute bargain, isn't it? 36 grand for 500 sheep. Or for the ability to keep 500 sheep, but you don't get the sheep with it, obviously. I don't think that's bad at all. Why do I keep losing this? What I'm going to do, I'm going to finish this last bit here. We're going to go and sell whatever's in there to clear the trailer. And then I'll carry on off camera for a bit. I mean, if we are going for soybean, we've got another month to actually get the field turned around, so that isn't an issue. That gives us a lot of time. I wouldn't mind a bigger plough though, because ours is ridiculously small, isn't it? Right. Let's move that from under the tree, which totally didn't just fall on top of our tractor. And we'll go and sell this. So there's a few more trees around. There's not that many who come down actually. I don't think this needs any more fertilizer. No, it doesn't. Yield potential 125%, love that. But I still don't think it's going to be enough to keep our chickens going. I still think we're going to need to find some more, probably from contracts, to be honest. That's probably going to be how we do it, and I am definitely driving straight past the sawmill. There we go. I've took the interactive markings off, haven't I? I only did it for it's around here somewhere. There it is. I only did it for a thumbnail. It's the only reason I took them off. Right, I'm going to carry on getting cracking with this. As soon as I've brought the trees down, we'll come back. We're back on, and we're going to have to get a bit of a shifty on, because it's took us, well, it's quarter 4 now, in the in-game afternoon, although we have made a decent amount of money. We'll have a look once we sell this final piece here. We'll have a look, see what we made. It's probably going to be about somewhere between 15 and 20 grand. Let's get that in there. You'll see we've fully cleared now. I say we've fully cleared. What are these here? I wonder if they might just disappear with the mower. We'll find out. Right, so last lot This won't take us up to over 140 grand, I don't think. I don't think there's that much in there. There's only one tree in here. Right, here we go. Oh, it does. This took us over 140 grand. That isn't bad at all. So, it wasn't quite as much as I thought. Salt wood, nearly 13,500, which isn't bad. What it does mean is that we've got nearly 50 grand already back off this farm. So what did we pay for it? Did we pay about 212 for it? If I can see it. Sorry, I've got my laptop on in front. Well, I haven't got it on, but it's sat on, and it's just made some strange noise that I've never heard it make before. But we shall forget that. Right, how much did we pay for this bit of land? 213. I've just found it. It was back in January. Right, let's back this in here to give us some room, and then we're gonna get back on the case and get these edges done. Right, I can stay there. So, all these edges need doing now. And then we'll have to get at Windroad. See if this disappears. Is this going to disappear? Yes. Very good. It's not going to cut all of it. Have I not got this switched on or something? Oh, I wonder if we just add the limit. Yeah, it looks like we were. It doesn't look like we can go much further than that. Which I'm not overly fussed about, because we'll plough as much as we can plough. I knew we weren't going to get much grass from it. Right, now let's get back. I have no idea how many bales we'll get from this, simply because we're have I missed a tree there? I wonder if I could have got that. Ah, there's a couple of little ones there, isn't there? Let's see how far in we can get. Bang some of there as well, there must be a tree trunk there. I really have no idea where the edge is, where we're allowed to go, where we're not allowed to go. I have absolutely no idea. And I didn't realise them needed cutting down either. In fact, I can't cut them down. So what am I meant to do with them? There's literally nothing I can do with that. There is I can with this one now. Is this just going to disappear, do we think? No, it's going to turn into 3 bits. No train coming. Let's ditch these in here. And then at a later time we can come get them if we're desperate. Can't tell if there's a train coming now or not. I don't think there is. Where's the last bit? Come on, definitely went into 3 bits. Can't see it. See, it's not letting us get any further than that. And then bits I couldn't cut either. I should be able to get quite far over on there though. Those bushes, I might see if we can just keep there. Because that might be act as a decent divide between our field and that huge one that we don't own. Let's get that up and back down again. I'll get the in fact I think we've already got it over, the stump grinder. Let's see how far into this we can get. That's not bad actually. Right, let me clean all this up. Oh, that's good. I didn't think we'd get all the way up here. Right, I'm going to get this cleaned up and we will come back probably when we start. In fact, no, probably, definitely when we start windrowing it. We're on. It didn't actually take. So, for all that messing about we were doing, to see how close we could get. Why haven't I done that bit? I have no idea why I haven't done that bit. Yeah, for all that messing about we did, it literally took us another 2 minutes to finish it. It's a bit up there as well. I mean this, it's just free grass, isn't it? That's why we're doing this bit. Might as well take that off there. And we'll start again over this side. I mean, everything apart from a border is going to get ploughed up. And put into, what should we do? I feel like, I say what should we do? I've already I haven't. Oh my god, what was that? Oh, am I gonna get stuck on some daft here that I didn't even know was a thing? Something that I can't cut as well. Yeah, that is totally what's happening in it. Let's bring that up. Can we get past now? No. Right, let's go for that big gap there. There we go. Yeah, what I was going to say was, why don't we do this as hay and just restock a little bit? But we haven't tethered it. So that ends that plan. I mean, I think on 22 you can go down the swaths, can't you, with a tether and change it, but we're not going to do that. I'd perhaps do something like that on Purbeck, but not on a game where we've got it on hard, etc. Hard economy, and just treating it as a survival let's play rather than just a, I was going to say let's have just a, like a fun let's play, but this is what I find fun. Can we get around there? I'll have to remember this, that little bit there as well. Yeah, with it just being, it's like that meadow grass, isn't it? It isn't grass that we've treated or it's had a couple of growth stages on it. So I don't expect there to be too much. And we don't have to get every piece. It's just an added bonus, that's all. However many we'll get. In fact, we don't even... I've just thought of something. I know I sort of start talking and then finish without actually explaining what's just popped in my head. But if we could find a cheap forage wagon, we could start using our fermenter, couldn't we? But I don't know if we'll find a cheap forage wagon. Just instead of wrapping the bales. But do I want to spend the money on a forage wagon? We'll have to have a look, see if we can... See if there's a cheap one on there. I feel like we must have used a cheap one on No Man's Land. Because we didn't use... And until like we were tens and tens of episodes in. We didn't use any expensive kit, did we? Or maybe we just didn't have a cheap forage wagon and we were bailing. We were definitely bailing towards the beginning. Right, let's get that up. Not going to mess about putting it away while we're on. Let's have a look. Forage wagons, where are we at? Why can't I see them? There. Right, 30 grand. That's a base game one. 26. No, it's getting wrapped. I don't really... For what you get in it as well. Oh, you don't pay... Oh, you do. Oh, that's with the silage tank as well. So you get 13,500 litres. It's 26 grand. I'm not going to get... At the minute, I can't justify that. Not when we're trying to save up to get another field. Come on, where is it? There we are. Where's our baler? It should be in there, yeah. Just pop that off there. I will tidy that up off camera. I wonder if we've got any contracts now. Oop. I can't remember if it was this episode. Because I'm doing this part of the video like the day after I started it. I can't remember if it was this one. Or are we lowered? Are we switched on? Are we lowered? Oh my god. Can we start working? Right. Right, what is going on? Lower. Switch on. Now we're gone. Now we're going. Literally forgot what I was about to say. Totally gone. Right, not this episode or the last one. Something. Words were coming after that. And I can't remember what they were. Never mind. Oh my god. Right, let's look at it. I need a new tractor. I love this tractor. To a degree. But the turning circle's just killing us. on one of the months we skipped, I'm sure it was on one of the months we skipped, I'm sure it wasn't on camera, there was one of them Fiat Agris, 180 horsepower, one of the brown Fiats. That would have been perfect. I mean, it was, like I said, I'm sure it wasn't on camera, I'm sure it was during the winter months, and because we weren't on, obviously I wasn't going to buy it. But yeah, looking back, I wish we did. There was a 275 horsepower Deutz came on as well. That was like less than 100 grand. Quite a new tractor. But that would have been decent as well. Like I said, I really like this. I just love the look of the Fords. But it's just with them big wheels at the front. For work like this, it's absolutely unmanageable. And I know I've said it before, but it's so much like that case that we used on Greenland's. The first series I ever done. It was a really old Case International, and that had the big wheels on the front. It was quite high horsepower for what it was. I remember. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, I'm just not going to be able to get this, am I? Look at that, man. Oh god, that's brutal. Yeah, it was quite high horsepower for what it was. I can't remember what the actual model number was. But that was the same. Just trying to do field work with it was impossible. Just, I mean, this is an absolute mess. I am better at the game than this. It's been an absolute godsend, this baler, hasn't it? We paid about 12 grand for it, something like that. It was really cheap. It's made us loads of money. If you think not even the money we've made off our bales, but the contract work that's allowed us to do as well. I'm gonna go on the crop. Am I getting around there? Nope. Just get as much of this as we can. Not too many spots left. I just want to, more than anything, I want to remember that baler's in, going to auto drop. But more than anything, I want to see how many bales we're going to have, and then we'll start wrapping it. But I'll likely just sort of call time on the actual video, because it's nearly 5 o'clock. I'm not sure. That's awful. I'm not sure what time it gets dark, to be honest. Can't remember. I'm sure it's later on this series. I'm sure it's not like, if it was March in sort of UK, we would be getting dark around about 6 o'clock, wouldn't we? Whereas I think on Griffin, it's quite a lot later. Not even going to attempt to try to get that. If there is any sort of cheap tractors that you can think of, you could recommend them, let us know. I need something like sort of at least 150 horsepower. I think this is 140, isn't it? Or around that anyway. So yeah, around about 150 horsepower. Not too expensive. I'd rather not. I know I mentioned the Fiat, and that Fiat would have been ideal, but I've used that Fiat before. I used it on No Man's Land, and there's... what's the other one? That's dirt cheap. Is there an old Deutz? That's really, really cheap, but quite high in horsepower. Did we possibly use that on, what was it called? Was it Hinterland? Was it Hinterland? What did we do the 24-hour challenge on? I can't even remember what the map was called. Was it Hinterland? I think it might have been. I enjoyed doing that 24 hours challenge, however, we never got through, or we never progressed anywhere near as much as what I'd have liked to. I think I said towards the end of it, we put too many restrictions in place for what we wanted to do. Did we still have the economy on hard, and we might have changed it to medium at some point, but yeah, it was too restrictive for us. I think if we ever do something like that again, is this the last one? Yeah, it is. If we ever do something like that again, we would have to just have no restrictions, no limitations whatsoever. Should get one more. I mean, it won't matter, like, because the next one we'll be using this for is grass again anyway, so it might even be in April if our two small grass fields are ready. So we'll come round here and I'll just gracefully sweep round. And then try that again. So how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's not bad, is it? At best price, weren't we getting about £1,000 each for each silage bale, something like that? Or was it not that much? Right, so that goes there. I need the wrapper. On here. Oh, I need to go and get the Kabuto, don't I? Is it Kabuto or Kabuta? Can't remember. Right, let's put that down. I'll get it running. I'll nip over to the small holding and I'll bring the other vehicle over. What I've decided to do before I get that is I'm gonna go. Why is that sticking out there? I'm sure that's not normally there. I'm gonna go over and get some more feed for the chickens because I haven't checked, but we will be really low. Chickens. Yeah, 86 litres left. So we filled up this morning. So I had 1,000 litres this morning that chicken coop, and we've got less than 100 litres left, and it's only 5:15. So that is how much they're taking now. Which means that one small barley field that we've planted is going to be nowhere near enough. I'm half tempted, you know. I say I'm half tempted it's not going to get us barley or wheat. I'm half tempted to buy them. That big field there is actually 2 separate plots. Cost us about 60 grand for both of them. I'm half tempted to buy both of them. But then in my head, I would like a larger field that's already sorted. Right, let's ditch that. Find this bale spikes. And get back over our farm. Yeah, we should be. I think this grass might be fully ready to cut in the next one, which would be good. I'll tell you what I'm going to do quickly. I'm going to get it saved, because I didn't do that when I stopped recording. I normally do. I mean, next episode I'd like to maybe do a couple of contracts and to see if we can afford one of the bigger fields, and not one of the bigger fields because we won't be able to afford one of the bigger fields, but one of the a bigger field than what we've got. Okay, I'm hoping that wrapper is switched on, and then once we ditch these, then it'll just automatically start. I left it running. Are we on? Yeah, we're on. Fantastic. Let's have a look, see how much silage was worth again, because I can't remember. So at its peak, so it's around 8. Oh, saying that, it's even less than that. I was going to say 800 per bale, but these are only 3,500, aren't they? So maybe only around 700. I haven't got it on auto drop though, have I? Yeah, maybe around 700 per bale, which isn't bad, I suppose. I think this is going to end up being quite a decent length, because I think just before we come on we were already 9 minutes, and then when I looked, when we went over to pick the kabooter up, we were up to about, that segment was about 18, and this one is already a couple of minutes long as well, so I reckon this is going to be a pretty decent length. So what we're going to do, we're going to stop it now. I'll get all these picked up, wrapped, and then I might stack them as well. Find a place, maybe even alongside the edge of this barn actually, because we're going to leave. Do I want to leave it alongside there? No, we'd then have to come into the field. I could put them in here, I suppose. Stack them up inside there. Or I could get in there, couldn't I? Start stacking them up alongside here, because we're not actually gonna sell them until December, are we? So maybe alongside there. I don't know. I'll find somewhere. I'll find somewhere to start putting them. But I'll probably do that off camera. Because I mean, how many times have you seen us stacking the bales? Okie doke. Right, that's 4 done, 6 left to go. Next time we will be ploughing this field up, hopefully ready or have it ready for when we can plant soybean. I think that's going to be the plan. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.